So we wanted to break away from what's become a bit of a cliche, and that's using the recordings of servo motors for robot movements in movies. Roz is a very sophisticated robot, so we needed her movements to sound subtle and smooth and very high-tech. So it occurred to me to try using recordings of pneumatic systems where air under pressure is used to generate movement in a mechanical system. And that was better, but as I listened to the recordings of pneumatic systems, it occurred to me that they sounded a lot like human breaths. So I thought, why not use recordings of human breaths as at least one element of Roz's movement?
When we first meet Roz, she's much more of a conventional robot. And over time, as her character develops and as she becomes more human and finds her soul, we show that journey through sound. And by taking some of Randy's breathing experiments and working it in early on to establish it as part of her movement, it allows us to develop her character as her story unfolds.
So we decided to try using the human breath because we felt that that may convey the fact that she's organic, that she's alive, that she might even have a soul. But you know, she still needs to sound like a robot. And I leave that up to Randy.
We played the breath as movement recordings for Chris Sanders, our director, and he loved them.
So the really fun thing about designing a character like Roz is that we're establishing all of these different sounds and she gets into all these different situations. The key thing is trying to pick and choose where we're going to focus on Roz's sounds and at what point it really helps our story. What's great about that is that it allows us to get into these really quiet moments and just focus on these natural organic movement sounds of her, which you're not going to hear at all when the music and the explosions are happening, but it's when we get quiet that we really get to tell who Roz is.